And look, I just want all of you to know that the pain and suffering of this fucking C-19 is horrible. And I know it affects all of us financially, emotionally, and of course, health-wise. I know people who've gotten this thing, and I know people who've died of it. And I know many entrepreneurs like yourselves whose business is down because of it. And it's a very real thing. And I also know that we as human beings always have agency. We always have the ability to decide what the fuck we're going to do about something. We may not have, Viktor Frankl teaches us in A Man's Search for Meaning, if you can't change the circumstances, you have to change yourself. And in my family, we've gotten a black belt in that for the last 232 days. So we have to focus on what we can do and what history teaches us when we do the research. And you can check it out. It's episode 1 of the Podstorm. When you go and you read HBR and some of the smartest minds and researchers in the history of business who've studied former downturns and recessions, the data is very clear, very clear. Approximately 10% of companies, when evaluated, yes, Diane, exactly, when evaluated 3 years after a recession ends, are actually stronger than they were when it started. And what I know, and Jamie talked about this off the top, is the only way you achieve a goal is to declare the fucking goal. And so if we say right now, this recession will not stand, man, we are going to be in that top 10%. We are going to show the way. And we might have some tough times getting there. You know, the Great Depression went on for fucking 14 years. Right? If you listen to the most recent Follow Your Different with Kevin Maney, he tells the story of how IBM navigated the Great Depression and the courageous choices that Watson made to position IBM for greatness. Now is our time. Make no mistake, entrepreneurs are going to design the future. We are in this cocoon. And that's true for all of us personally, and it's true for us professionally as Bottleneck. And we may have more hard times ahead, but we can choose to have agency. We can choose to design the future. The future needs us. And I say it's our time. And history shows that I'm right. Some of the greatest companies in history get strengthened, and steel sharpens steel, and fire makes steel. So now is our time. And I know it's tough, but if we go for it and we're smart, if we're thoughtfully aggressive, we can actually be stronger when this is done. And we can, in the VA industry, we can literally change the industry.